Alright guys, what is up? It is Gnomes. I'm here in a game between Bobbmonv and Alakhami. We have Bobbmonv here on the left hand side. He is the one playing FS, and then Alakhami on the right hand side playing Forsaken Waste. I'm not sure, it looks like there was no deploy from Bobbmonv. It was a Ferk Infiltrator with stealth deployed. Looks like he did go middle. So Infiltrator went middle turn 1, then we had this nice Minecaller deploy with initiative which makes him able to get this middle font right away. Now, the Soul Render next turn, yeah, okay, so this is a bit scary for Bobbmonv, is that this Minecaller, which is a ranged champion, will be very vulnerable in this middle bottom font, because the Soul Render can get just on him with Soul Seeker. Actually, he's not even Soul Tap, so it doesn't actually work just yet. Yeah, so the Soul Seeker actually only works if you're Soul Tapped or Cursed, so never mind. Which he is neither of. But still, because there won't be reinforcements for a little bit, it'll take a bit for the Soul Render to actually be like, shoot away in a way. Flame Wisp actually being played. Very strong champs. It's actually been a bit of a recent coming with these Arroyo, these very cheap Arroyo that are coming into play a bit more often now. Because 55 Nora, if he literally had nothing else except for 55 Nora, these stats, and no ability whatsoever other than flying, you would still play him. Because a flying ranged champ that is, 55 Nora is just very, very efficient. Reason for that is flying means there's a lot of, weird. Okay, there we see the Sacred Temple actually being played. He wants to counter the blind, that's why. Plays the Sacred Temple so that in case the Flame Wisp blinds the Infiltrator. Actually, wait, no, he has impenetrable anyway, so yeah, he can only really walk away, attack, and go back in. I'm gonna play a Relic actually. Shadow Shift won't work. Actually, a weird deploy to use Shadow Shift as his ability of choice. But yeah, just gonna run away. Now it will take 2 turns to kill this Relic because he only has 7 AP. Which means the Flame Wisp can get up here next turn. And then deploy up here. 7. Yeah, he can go over here and attack once if he wants. But what I was saying is, yeah, these Flame Wisps, or there's like 3 different of these Wisp type champions that are all extremely cheap. They're all like 50 Nora, 55 Nora. And they have 1 ability. Other than that, they're just a flying range champion. What are like pretty bad abilities, right? Like 50, like 45 HP, 0 defense, like low damage. But like even though these stats by itself are really low, he's just so cheap. So he's great for, double deploying. He's very good because if you're second turn, you can deploy a, 70 Nora champion with him, right? 70 Nora champion with 55. Boom, you're fine. Okay, now he gets the attack. Ooh, nice play there. Not only does he now get this kill on the equipment, which means the Relic, which means the Flame Wisp has to go back in. He deals a lot of damage here. 13 damage to the Rift Lord and extra damage to the Soul Render. Very nicely done. That spell there. Yeah. So, I mean, he's distracted, so he can't use Soul Seeker anyway. But even if he were to use Soul Seeker, he would just be engaged with the Enforcer, right? And then the Enforcer could take the aggro in a way. So he's actually winning top and middle at the moment. Bobbmonv is. Like, we have this Rift Lord deploy, which is awkward. I mean, can play the Rift, and there's not too many counter summons, but the Binding Chains is actually fine. Binding Chains kind of counter summons in a way. They're at 12 HP. He needs Banner. If he has Banner out, then they won't die as quickly, but 1 Binding Chains, and they're kind of all very close to dead. And what's he do now, right? Does he move in? Does he retreat? Yeah, okay, he's going to move in. Deal 1 attack. That will also cause the soul channeling to go off. There you go. So, yeah, he decides to go for this top font. Right now, they're actually equal in fonts, right? So, it's 1 here and 1 top. We do have the Infiltrator that is able to get his font. But look, because he didn't choose the Elusive Leap, instead choosing the Shadow Shift, he can't actually get over here. Otherwise, he could Elusive Leap up top. Or even middle, depending, or to this top font. But now he's just, kind of awkward. Like, what's he going to do? Yeah, exactly. Using all of his AP just to get to this font now. And then back. So, Shadow Shift definitely not the best upgrade, I think. I'm going to go check what you can play as an upgrade. Because I'm pretty sure that most people go something else. Like, I think it's Elusive Leap. that most people go. Yeah, exactly. So you can do Shadow Spawn, Elusive Leap, and it's literally, yeah, okay, it's 5 Nora more, but that's it. Like, I don't know. Elusive Leap is just really good. It's a leap, just like the Elusive, it's a leap as well, but it also means you don't get killed nearly as easily. So, yeah, I'd definitely go either Shadow Spawn or Detection, but probably, I would always go Shadow Spawn, Elusive Leap, never Shadow Shift, I don't know. Alright, so there we see the Soul Render, which is, like I said, a bit engaged. We can have the teleport of the Shadecaster move in. Do we have, exactly, I was going to say, because of this Empower offense, he has Precision on the Thornfinger, which means he can actually get through the Portal Dancer very easily. Gonna move forward with these summons, probably move forward with the Rift Lord. Does he deploy here or does he play a spell? Because next turn the Soul Render is dead if he doesn't either, you know, and he can't move either. He's engaged and he is ensnared. Ooh, a Grimwell being played, not bad. It's in the relic. Okay, so now what he did there, actually pretty cool. So use the Soul Seeker to get over here and get an attack off. And this Grimwell is very strong here because this is a, I mean, at least for one turn, but even if he gets over here, it'll take 3 attacks because he's only 7 damage. So it's a very even game, right? It's 2 fonts versus 1, or okay, 2, I guess. But if the Shadecaster moves in here, he's just not doing well against the Thornfinger. So that's not good for him, right? Like, he can teleport over here, but he's gonna take so much damage. He would take 30 damage minus 1 for 28. So for now, he's just gonna keep this font. He doesn't want to move in yet. Too scared. And then here, this Grimwell is doing very well, like I said. Mindcaller can't run away from the Grimwell. So he's just, the Mindcaller is just dead next turn to the Soul Render. He's at 8 speed, right? Unless we can see a kill. We might see like a Hippo Stampede. That would get a kill on the Soul Render. Even though, wait, no. I think the Grim Aura would actually just screw him over, wouldn't it, half the time? Possibly. He might have, no, Crushing Charge won't work either. I don't know. So he gets the top font now. So he has top font. He could think of deploying middle and then just moving up and saying I'm gonna bait the Shadecaster in because I've got to deploy. Interesting. Thornfinger is actually also a very interesting champion, right? Because he was not exactly meta for super long, right? It was just like you never really saw him as a champion, but then he just became extremely aggressively good. 75 Nora for Barrage 2, Empowered Offense, and Multi-Attack. So you have 15 base damage, and that's without banner. Yeah, without banner, he's at 15 base damage. And he's a range champion and can barrage. So you can barrage and attack for like 45 HP like attack in one turn. So, and precision is obviously very good against something like this, for example. So he actually does not deploy middle. I think he should have deployed middle, really. Like this Gecko, I don't know why he played it here. I guess he was afraid of the Soul Render getting into his font, but he could have always then defended by deploying here the turn after. I think deploying the Gecko over here might have been better, just because he can defend against the Shadecaster. Maybe just retreat then with him, go back, like this way or this way. Going this way is good because he can have the Infiltrator help support. So he moves this way, and then he can help support with the Infiltrator maybe. But like right now, he's just so screwed here. Like he's gonna lose the Nora Globe. Okay, so there's this. And nothing's in the font right now. Only the Relic is here. So he's actually not even in the font. So he actually doesn't have to contest it himself. But he should definitely move over, right? Just to make it so that the Soul Render has to disengage to get this attack off. Unless he's playing a buffer, right? Buffer could be an idea. Wow, he doesn't actually. I think he should have moved over 1, just so that it would force the engage or disengage. Alright, so he's going to get in this font now. Going to get in the font with the Rift Lord. The champions, these Rift Spirits, will lose HP. Max HP, that is, if they're not on the dead magic zone. So they do have to stay here, or else they're going to be at 10 HP. We already saw one Fun Eruption, so it depends. A lot of the time, people do play 2 Fun Eruptions because 2 Fun Eruptions insta-kills relics. So it can be really strong to play 2 Fun Eruptions. But Final Eruption is one of those things where if you see it come out more, it's pretty easy to counter by just, you know, either positioning right or making sure none of your relics are in the font. Ooh, Whisper Gas. I really like Whisper Gas too. Alright, so there's the kill. You can get the font, or get the Norglobe, I mean, and then just run this way, right? Exactly. And now this Grimwell is kind of just protecting him really well. Soul Render. Is he actually soul tap? No, he's not. He could move over one this way. Is he in range? Yeah, he'd be in range. Yeah, so keeping the Gecko will leap here next turn. So this is the perfect positioning so that Gecko actually can't attack him. Alright, there's the Pounce. Doing 14 damage. Nice damage there. The Portal Siphon doing some. Oh, and then there's the attack from the Flame Wisp. I was really thinking that Bobbmonv had this win pretty easily, but very good like movement from Alakhami saying, oh, what? I'm giving on middle, taking top. I'll deploy. Alright, so can we see a kill here? No, he's not in range to ever attack this Flame Wisp. He can't attack the Soul Render. Like, what's he gonna do here? He can move in. He can't even attack the Shadecaster. But like, he needs to kill this turn. I think the tides are turning too hardcore for him. Like, he can still leap into this font, right, with leap, and then the Grimwell is kind of like he's gonna have a hard time killing the Enforcer, right, with tough and 2 defense. So he can do that. So like leap in with him into here. Have him move forward with leap. And then maybe get a kill on the Shadecaster. Yeah, exactly. So he's going to leap in, like I said. Just so he's contesting here. Because you can contest with the Enforcer pretty well, actually. If he had 1 AP, he actually would have a kill on the Soul Render, too, I think. Because the dots would get the kill. He needs 1 AP. Or 1 movement of space, right? Space movement. I mean, the bigger thing, I think, is killing the Shadecaster. I think this Soul Runner isn't that scary. I mean, double tapping an Enforcer is kind of like whatever. It's a tank. But you really don't want this. This 75 HP or 75 Nora champion has done nothing, right? This is 75 Nora, this Thornfinger. And alright, so he's going to get the Bog-like Crystal. That'll also give him Life Siphon. And now I can... Okay, that's good. He's going to get 14 extra health here. Yeah, look at that. Gets 14 extra health. Now he's back at full, too. So he's back at full health. Very nicely done there. So Bog-like actually is a heal. So it heals for 10, and then the Life Siphon. So nicely done. And he's still in the font here with the Sacred Temple. I don't think he had to run away, though, here. Too much, right? I think he was safe. Back at 48 health. He could have just stayed here. Because now the Shadecaster can kind of run away. I think he should have kept the Thornfinger here. Yeah, exactly. Now he just retreats. I think he should have just kept the Thornfinger here. He just wasted 2 AP moving back. Like, he really, like, if the Shadecaster had gone in for a kill on this Thornfinger, which I don't think he could ever have gotten, like, even if he, I mean, I'm not sure. I think he could have just stayed here. Wait, he moved 2 back. Maybe move 1 back, I guess. Alright, a lot of damage being dealt here from all these summons. Obviously going to do the last hit with the Rift Lord, which has encouraged. Double tap from Soul Render actually does quite a bit. How much was that in all now? 10-10, so it actually got a good damage, yeah. 13 base. So, it doesn't get the whole 100 soul tap, though. Gonna do Shrine Exertion. So now I can double tap. Is it a kill? Yeah, it looks like it, right? Because it'll be 11-11. But, is he stuck? Yeah. So he'll get the kill, and he'll get the Nora Globe. Yeah. But the Soul Render is dead next turn. Ooh, putting... Haunt, wow, okay, on his own Bazaar, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, this Soul Render is dead, because he can't really get away. He can, like, move over here, attack once, and then leap into the font. That'd be my idea here. Okay, Bobbmonv's turn again. Tough 2, 1 defense. Also, the Ferk Mimic, another champion that, like, was never seen as crazy, and then all of a sudden, people started playing him. Most, actually, I believe because of Shrine Master. Shrine Master showed that, like, this champion, when you transfigure, is just so crazy. Because you get the defense and the damage from any champion on the board, and the transfigured avatar counts. So you can play him, and then 1 point you transfigure, he's at 20 damage, 4 defense. And it's a 64 Nora champion, so... Okay, engaging the Flame Wisp, not a bad idea though. The blind does work now, right? Because he doesn't have the impenetrable, and he's not in cleansing aura. So pounce is 3 turns. Yeah, it's 3 turns. So he actually can't pounce. So he doesn't have to be afraid of that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the play is always gonna be because there's only magic damage here, right? And he has the one with no. Ooh, gets AP off of that. Crazy. Please don't. Why? Why would you attack this? You had to kill Gekko. Or do you want to attack him? Is that why? That actually makes no sense. Like, he can move forward 1, attack, and then leap into the font. Right? Yeah. I don't get that. Why did you waste that attack? That makes no sense. He really should have just been here, attacked him once, leapt in. And all this is magic damage, so the one with Nora would have just been like, okay, he's chilling. I guess this is Frost, so he would have been attacked here once, I guess. Yeah, but I really don't get that attack. Completely. And this, why? Why? What is this? Very weird position or movement here from Bobbmonv2, I think. I think he didn't need to use this attack on the Mindcaller. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I missed anything, did I? I think he could have just stayed here, attacked once with the Gekko, and then jumped in. Okay, he's gonna get the Nora Globe this way. Also not a horrible idea. But he's not in the font. Yeah, I don't know. He did it, so he's not... yeah, He only gets attacked once from these Rift champions, right? Alright, there's the teleport. Gonna get 2 HP from the Siphon. Is engaged now as well. But look at this. 15 damage, and he has Life Siphon. Like, this champion just won't die. And multi-attack. So next turn, this champion will be double tapped. 1 attack will be with precision. The other one won't, because that'll be already 3 attacks. So I don't think it's a kill. He'll need a spell to get the kill on the Shadecaster. But yeah, 2 attacks, I believe, next turn, right? Because he'll be at 10 minus 3 is 7, and he just double taps. But this position, this was really weird. I guess he said, I want the Nora Globe over getting in the font. That's why he did it that way. So he wanted to get the... I guess that was his thought then. I guess it was just different types of play, right? I thought the play was attack once with Gekko and then jump in, right? And then just chill here. And then next turn, you know, attack the Rift Lord or something. But he says, you know what, I'm getting the kill this turn and then getting the Nora Globe too. But then you don't contest. I don't know. I think I like the idea of contesting and saving the AP on the Mindcaller over getting the Nora Globe. And he's like in this Grimwell positioning, right? So it's not perfect. All right, deploys a Shade Striker. Shade Striker is also really strong. Again, one of these champions that like kind of always overlooked. Like not like you always saw the champion, you're like, yeah, pretty good, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, this champion is crazy cracked. Like a lot of these, this happened quite a bit. I'm not sure, it might have been from buffs, but I don't think so. I don't think Shadecaster was buffed. I don't think Mimic was buffed. I don't. Thornfinger was buffed. This is one of the champions that was actually buffed recently, and by recently I mean like in the last year and a half, right? That's for us recently. But like Shade Striker, just all of a sudden you're like, whoa, okay, actually really good. 7 speed, 53 HP, like 7 speed already. 64 Nora for like a good base champion, but then all of a sudden Surge, you have 3 different types of Surge. Like you always are like 18 damage. Like this champion's always at very high damage with Surge. All right, let's see. Shadecaster, can he kill the Shadecaster here? That's the big thing, right? He needs to kill the Shadecaster. Other than that, I would say just retreat off the middle font, I think. He can't really stay here, not, especially not with Gekko. Gekko, we have now Sonic attack. Ooh, does he play it twice? Ooh, Favor as well. That's sick for him. Yeah, there's the double tap. I was talking about this. He needed this kill, and now he got it. He got the kill, got the Nora Globe. Very strong for him. Gets a deploy of a Relic even, which is a bad idea, I think. Because this Spirit Altar gets 1 tap, basically. But now... there's going to be all these summons coming out here. I don't know. He has 3 range champions and the summons here. And there's more summons coming. He just can't fight this. I think having middle, he's at 3 fonts versus 2 anyway. I think he should stay off of this font. It'll be 3 versus 3 then, right? 3v3. No, even 3v2 because he's taking this font. I don't know. It's hard. Generally, you always, if you're attacking on one position, you also want to attack on the other position because then they have to spread out their resources, right? So if you were to say attack here and then run away here, then we would just see a lot of like spells played here, right, to kill this infiltrator. But by attacking on both positions, you make it so they have to spend AP here and AP here, or Nora. All right, so he does retreat. I think that's definitely a good play, especially with Gecko being a really good late game champion. He's like a good all-round champion, but with favor, you actually have some strong late game potential just to get Nora back from spells and whatnot. So he's gonna get middle font, but I think he played the Infiltrator 63 Nora plus 25 just to contest this. I don't know. I don't like it. Unless he has a spell or something to stop himself from dying. Like Shade Striker, also, we have Dead Magic Zone coming out from him. But like this guy is going to take like 25 damage here. 17 plus 10 minus 2. Yeah, 25 damage. Yeah. Plays Arroy Rift. Recording. So now we have more summons. So now not only did we have the Arroy Rift up again, we also had the Alakhami Bazaar and another deploy. Wow, 21 damage, crazy. Look at this. Yeah, you can literally move over here, one tap the War Banner, or exactly, boom, 20 damage. Like, yeah, exactly, 20 damage, 21 damage on this champion right now. There you go. 3 more Shade Spirits. How much is he at now? How much is he at? 24. And him? Can't you get Surge on the Whisper Ghast actually? Can't you get that? I think you can. I don't see this champion. Where is he? Oh, there he is, Whisper Ghast. Ah, you can't. You can do Soul Tap, Vengeful. Hunter Soul Type Distracting Blows. Okay, so you can't actually do Surge. I think there is a ranged Surge champion though for spirits. I forgot what it's called. It's a Forsaken Waste. The guy who makes the spirits. Oh, what's his name? Hold up. Is it a legendary? Lich Magistrate, was that it? Yeah, Lich Magistrate has Surge Spirit actually. And then Consume as well, which is fun. And then Restless Souls. Pretty good champion there. Cool battle group though. Playing spirits. FW Spirits. Is this a spirit? It is! Okay. This champion is so hard to kill. Yeah, it's a retreat. Like this Infiltrator is just dead though. And you can't even get far enough away not to die next turn. Like I said, this play was just kind of weird. Because he's dead no matter what versus these two. Like these guys are not coming fast enough to help. Maybe he could get like a poison trap right here. That'd be pretty sick. Oh, okay. Plays a buffer. Not exactly my choice because playing a buffer on a 63 Nora champion is like, just because you don't care. Like it's so cheap. I don't know if you care about it dying. Playing the Spatial Dysplasia is good though. Getting some AoE here to deal with these summons. Summons have actually been out of favor for a while now. I haven't seen too much summon spam going on. FW Spirits, alright, not bad. Relocate Dead Magic Zone. DMZ, by the way, stands for Dead Magic Zone. If you didn't know. I don't know why they put the short form there. Relocate DMZ. Any player that like doesn't know DMZ might become confused, but yeah, it stands for Dead Magic Zone. Luckily, it is highlighted there, or at least in bold. Yeah, it goes over here. You can one-tap this, and then just double-tap the Infiltrator. Or you can maybe get even a kill if he has a double-tap with the Shade Striker. So much damage here. Look at that, 23. And he's 64 Nora, right? So it's... Yeah, we're gonna need to see a lot more AoE. But of course, what we're gonna have to see from Alakhami as well, exactly this positioning. He's putting his champions into are out of the DMZ now, out of the Dead Magic Zone. So it needs to move these or not the the font zone, not the Dead Magic Zone, the font zone. So he's out of this font area, which is good because obviously there's the. Ooh, okay. So no, he's in the font now. Okay. Plays a champion with reinforcement rank 2, moves him in right away, and then you have, yeah, okay, crazy, nice. What's also cool about these spirits is they have a bit of that soul tap thing going on as well. So you have a few different themes going on. You have Dead Magic Zone theme, you have Summon or Swarm theme, and you have the Soul Tap theme. Though Banshee of the Rose, or I guess the whatever this champion is when it's not the LE, isn't exactly thematic when it comes to the spirits. Right, 'cause look at it. It's a vampire, spirit, undead, and a witch. Like it plays in 4 or 5 different battle groups, so it doesn't exactly fit spirit as well. But it's good, right? Because his vaporize with life siphon is just so strong, and fascinate. Like he's hard to kill, or she's hard to kill, and she's disrupts a lot. I mean, what's he gonna do? He can double tap the soul render, or maybe even triple tap if barrage is up. All right, gonna get a kill here, maybe. Yeah, okay. 3 different pygmy hippo stampedes gonna all go off. Yeah, so soul render is dead for sure. It's gonna be 999. Okay, so 27 damage, and then here he has a double tap at least, if not a triple tap. Yeah, triple tap even. So he did use barrage, right? So he did use barrage, but also, and he gets the Nora Globe, which is strong, but he did have to use the Pygmy Hippo Stampede, which is, I think, 55 Nora or so. So it's quite expensive for that, right? And now he's held, okay, this is not bad. So he's able to move his Infiltrator in range of the Thornfinger. So now the Thornfinger can help defend him, right? We'll probably see the Flame Wisp start countering or going top again, and the Shade Striker staying here to help defend. Right? Soul Tap. Moving away. I mean, FW doesn't have too much engage. They have mobilization. Other than that, I can't think of too much though. For like very strong engagement. With 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 versus 4 champion wise here, but look at all these summons. Crazy amount of summons. So it looks like there's way more champions here actually. Could see a relocate though. You could like move forward and then relocate. And then move the Banshee in. Because there's, yeah, okay. Is he, what? It looks like he's going to play, like a mobilization maybe. Like why else would he position so far forward like this? Yeah, he's definitely going to play a Moby here. They're all going to get 4 AP. And he's going to DMZ, so he's going to relocate the Shade Striker, play Moby, puts a buffer on him as well. There's the Moby. Okay, so mobilization being played. Now I can relocate. There you go. He's at 23 HP. Can he double tap here? Is it a perfect kill? No, he's 2 off. But, oh no, he's off. Does he have the kill? He doesn't. He doesn't have it ranged to get this kill. Oh, he's 1 AP off here too. And he's not on the fawn right now. He has to move here or something to get in the fawn. He has 50 seconds left though. He's playing quite quickly, so he's fine. He's 1 to range. Okay, there you go. There's the kill. Moving in, getting some life siphon, moving in all the summons, and now the AoE is gone, right? That AoE damage is gone. Nicely done. Like 37 seconds left. This is usually one of those turns where you're taking way too much time, but because he played it very quickly, he did very well. Can he move up there though? No, not enough AP to get to this top fawn. That'd be crazy though. 23 damage. Boom. He's at 12. Could go over here. He's actually 1 AP off. Yeah. And look, now Bobbmonv2 has to not only defend against this Shade Striker, he also has to defend top, and this whole fawn's getting killed, right? We could see another fawn eruption, which would kill all the summons, basically. Yeah, all the summons would die to the Dead Magic Zone, kind of. But it's only at the end of the turn. Transfiguring is good here too, because that would give the Mimic a lot of damage. So maybe the play would be like deploy, transfigure. Deploy here, or deploy here, I guess, and then transfigure. And then hopefully have these 2 big boys do enough. Because like, Gekko is here to do a lot. There's the deploy. Now the transfigure probably, right? Because this is a big ass champion. He's very hard to kill. With cleave as well. Okay, so he's not transfiguring. Double tap. Yeah, it's damage. This champion's damage this turn has been insane. Or this game has been insane, right? This champion has probably done like 60, 70 damage this game. With the double taps and whatnot. Again, Elusive Leap would have been so much stronger this whole game, by the way, on the Infiltrator. He's going on this. How much is the buffer, by the way? He has a buffer, which was like 30 HP. Yeah, but gonna attack here once. 10 damage. He'll take damage from all these dots, but he's just not dead. And he should have definitely, if he wanted to transfigure, he should have done that first, right? Because the Mimic would have done so much more. And if he had transfigured, he would have actually gotten this kill. Oh, I see, he doesn't last, dude. Okay, see, look, he's now at 19 damage for defense. But he should have done that first. He would have had so much more damage. Complete misplay here. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. Like, he was transfiguring anyway. Then why not do it first so the Mimic can attack? And now the Shade Striker survives with 4 health. GG. That should be game now, right? Gets this kill. Gonna get the Nora Globe. He could maybe even play another buffer. Play another buffer on the Shade Striker, maybe. He's gonna go top with him. So he has top font. He's contesting middle. He has this font. And these are all dead. Yeah, okay, that's GG. And I gotta go, so I'll just call it there, I think. Good game for Alakhami.